around. If you need something, raise your hand. There's 4 chaperones here. We're spaced throughout the bus. There is a bathroom. If you need it, raise your hand. You are allowed to eat, but you must clean up your mess. We should not be leaving anything behind. Are there any questions? To leave?
Are we allowed to take pictures?
Yes, on airplane mode. As long as your cell phone stays on airplane mode, we have no problem. Okay? Great. Other questions?
Is this recording right now?
Anything to add?
Is this recording?
No, not that.
Yeah, great. Have fun. Enjoy the ride.
Yeah, are you sure? Because I saw a blank. No, you stop. What is this? No, bro. I'm not playing, bro. You have to delete that.
I love it.
Okay, I'm on the bus right now, as you guys can see. I am going to another college place thing with my school. Also, I have rehearsal today, so I'll be recording that as well. I would just see what's going to be going on, the scenery. I'm going to take good shots, and yeah, I can't wait for the rest of the video, guys. Peace. Here's the place, as you can see.
That is the bathroom.
Okay, now it's good. You guys remember her? This is nice here. So yeah, we're just gonna wait. We're probably gonna get a lecture. And yeah, I'm gonna see what else I could get.
To be honest with you, this lecture is not good, man. Why are we here? Are they trying to send us to
Fight Trump. Fight Trump out of power. The shadow.
We also have Captain Cusino. She also works with the Northeast region and all that herself.
So, Maddie Cusino, Bronx, New York. Military intelligence officer by trade, so any Call of Duty fans, I'm probably familiar with infantry, get outdoors, go find the bad guys. That's not me. I'm just telling the guys at the outdoors where to go and go find the bad guys. Alright. So, helping out with the Northeast region, that's what we do. Pleasure having you.
Alright, so we're a little bit behind schedule, so we're going to do part of it right now, then we're just going to go on a tour, and then we'll finish up the rest while you guys are eating, alright? Alright, so West Point, this is what it looks like when it's not raining and when it's not cold, okay? It's, you guys know, about an hour, so you guys right on Hudson River, so right there, what you see is the Hudson River, so
kind of sucks right now, but we'll get you out of the rain as much as possible. If you have any questions at any point, please feel free to ask them while we're hanging out. If you want to know, like, hey, what's it like to throw a grenade, or like get tear gassed, or like any of that stuff, by all means, I can answer. If you want to add like a gravel swimming thing you were talking about, any of that stuff, by all means, open book, I'm here to help. So, well, let's go ahead and get started.
James should have.
He said get tear gas. He said get tear gas.
Is another one-star general. So we have a total of 3 generals here located at West Point, and 2 of their officers are located there. Typically, if you find yourself in Taylor Hall, you either did something really, really well, or you messed up really, really bad. So, it's kind of funny. Here on the left is Grant Hall. That's our cadet restaurant. Over in there is like a Starbucks, there's a store, and you can like go inside and get lunch in there. Price is really, really expensive though, but
There you go.
But because we are in the Army, we do have all of our food paid for from the mess hall, so you can go to the mess hall and all of our meals are free. Wow. You're not going to see that at a civilian school unless you're on scholarship. Speaking of scholarship, every cadet here is on a $400,000 scholarship. So I don't pay for tuition, I don't pay for room and board or lodging, and I don't pay for food, like I just said. And plus, I get all this training, all this education, all this experience. It's going to make me really, really marketable when I graduate. So West Point is honestly a really sweet deal for a lot of us. The flip side of that, though, is if you fail out, or you get kicked out, or you get in trouble or something like that, then you have to pay that all back. Plus enlisted time on the Army. So you gotta judge, is this really what you want to do or not? Because some people will say, hey, that's a lot of money, I want to do it, and they forget that this is the military, and they show up on their first day and they're getting yelled at for the first time in their lives, and they drop out, and then problems start happening. So we try to avoid that. Yes.
15 to 18.
That's right. 15 to 18. So like, if you go to like Cornell, or you go to Princeton or Yale, and you go to like these giant lecture halls, where it's a giant auditorium, you walk inside, there's like 300 people in your class, and you look around, it's a sea of other people and phones and computers and stuff, and the teacher gets up there with like a PowerPoint, like slide deck on his pointer on the stage, and he goes through the slides, and that's class. And that might work for some of you if you like to just not pay attention to the lesson and get on your computer. 15 to 18 cadets, every instructor knows your name. We have like the #1 most successful faculty here. I've had instructors give me their phone numbers and say, hey, if you need help with something, like call me or shoot me a text or something. I will be working on a problem set, I'll take a picture of it, send it to my instructor, and he'll check it for me and say, hey, you should fix this, do whatever. Like, you're not gonna see that anywhere, like besides West Point. So as we walk through here, like she said, really small classes, about 15 to 18 cadets per class. So like, as we pass by the doorways, you'll see like a little window, you can look inside the class. Don't interrupt the class, don't walk inside the class, please. But just, you can get a feel for what the academics are like here. It's named Jefferson Hall, and that's because Thomas Jefferson was the president at the time that he established West Point as an academy. So he signed into law the paper that made West Point a thing. So we're going to head there and then take you guys around. This is actually the #3 public library, college library in the United States.
Hi, Jonathan's YouTube channel. Wait, I want to go ask him more questions. Oh, get in there.
So you guys see those 2 cannons on that doorway over there on the left? Fought in the Civil War, and the one on the right fired the last shot of the Civil War.
So those are like the actual cannons?
The actual cannons.
Oh my god.
Dwight Eisenhower was another one, and Douglas MacArthur, and Omar Bradley was the other one. Dwight Eisenhower was, of course, the president. So we had 2 presidents graduate from West Point, Dwight Eisenhower, and anybody can guess the other one? Yeah.
Jefferson.
Not Jefferson. Jefferson wasn't a West Point graduate. Ulysses S. Grant was the other one. So we actually have the president's ring right here. President Eisenhower's ring has been donated along with the other 2 5-star generals. Something that's really interesting about about the rings today is we have this tradition now where graduates from years before, or like deceased graduates who have donated their rings will be donated to what's called the ring. Is a huge deal for us at the Academy because we're going to be officers. We're going to be given the authority to give orders potentially into harm's way. So having the character to know how to give those orders is really important for us. And to do that, we have to have we have to be immaculate when it comes to character. So we will not be allowed to lie, cheat, steal, or tolerate anyone who does. If a cadet is caught violating the honor code, they immediately go to what's called an honor committee. And there is another one of those trials, and they'll be subject to getting kicked out of the Academy just for one of these things. And you'll notice it's not just lying, cheating, or stealing, which will get you kicked out, but also if you see someone else who does one of those things and you tolerate it, you don't report it. So if I see someone steal something from someone else and I don't report that, I can get kicked out too, because I did not do the honorable thing. I did not let that person, prosecute that person. So yeah.
So how would they know that? You knew that they did that.
Maybe that's just one example. There's all kinds of toleration stuff, but it's definitely possible. It doesn't happen a lot. I don't think I've ever heard of it actually happening where someone tolerated something, but that is something you can get kicked out for.
And the services is when you have to go to the is it anonymous or they bring you into the?
They bring you in. Yeah, and it's not fun. It's like a half a year long process of them collecting information on you and determining whether you're fit to stay at the Academy and become an officer or not. Yes.
Do you guys have parties?
Do we have parties? Way to switch gears a little bit from the depressing. So we do have fun. We don't have parties per se like you would see it at a civilian school. Alcohol is not allowed in the barracks. That is not a thing. There is what's called a firstie club down way on the other end of post. You can go down there and you can take care of that. But in the barracks is you want to maintain a professional environment. So we don't do that. We hold ourselves to a higher standard than you would find at a normal school. That's not to say we don't have fun. We have fun, but we do it smart. And that's because, when we're officers, we're not going to be able to have those kinds of issues of, having fun versus having fun at the expense of being unprofessional. Professionalism is a big deal for us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep moving on here. If you guys look to our right, there's a statue of a guy with a helmet on, and he's actually holding binoculars. For social activities, to build camaraderie with everyone. It's to give an opportunity for the younger underclassmen to interact with the older upperclassmen. So there's a few reasons. Honestly, a lot of it honestly has to do with tradition, just because that's how we've always done it. We're really old school, and we haven't that hard.
Really big. Like on the other side is big, and then you come over here and it's like 5,000 square feet. Anyway. I don't know how many people it takes to prepare this.
something interesting about the room styles here. Some of the so normally, if you're, for example, on the second floor on that building, you cannot just walk across the second floor to get to all the other ones. There's actually, they're split up in rows of 3. So if you want to move from one side to the other, you have to actually go down the stairs, outside, and into the other one. Oh my God. It's called divisions. Now, can anybody want to guess why we have that style of buildings? Anybody?
Exercise.
That's a good one, but not quite. Historically, like back in like starting in the 1800s, we had some rioting issues. So they actually wanted to split cadets up so that we couldn't congregate like that. So some of the buildings from those eras have that design where you can't just make up like a mob on one floor. So we split them up.
Okay, Emily, me and you are doing that. If we come here, we're studying rage. We're gonna make a rage. Nah, don't do that. That would be hilarious. Squirrels! It's so weird to see like a squirrel in here. Like just running around. Oh, don't run in here!
I've used many different.
Finish up the tour. We're about to have lunch, I think, because it's lunchtime for all cadets, I believe. And yeah, I think this is the end of the day. From what I know, let me check. Yeah, it's 12:02. We're gonna be leaving. Like pretty soon, like in like an hour or so. So yeah, I will record and see you guys later. I hope everything's going good for the vlog, and yeah.
A1. Yeah, he was black and he was cursing and everything.
Oh, there's so many black people over here.
You might want to come here. It's like mandatory security. So like, like after you graduate, you have like 5 years in the army. Like
that's not too bad though, since you start as a lieutenant.
So you're not gonna go to war.
If it's not World War III, you have to be in a war. Unless there's a war.
There's still gonna be a war. In
Where is Cece?
Okay, so private property.
Okay guys, out of rehearsal, out of school, all this other stuff, I'm gonna end the vlog right here. I think it's long enough. I know that, no, there wasn't that much talking in this vlog, in particular. But yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Jonny23, and peace. Bye bye.